Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be painting the Sorcerer's Table from HeroQuest. As you can see, I have cleaned the table in soapy water, let it dry, and then spray painted it with white spray. White primer to be precise. The first colour I'm going to be using is Hoplite Gold from the Army Painter Speedpaint range. And I'm going to be using it to paint the candlestick holders, the bookmark, and the knobs on the drawers, or drawers as we say in this country. Very simple job this, just take your time, use a decent paintbrush with a decent point. A number 1, 2 or even 3 paintbrush would be fine. You don't need to go ultra fine. There's only one area on this model that will be ultra fine painted. Next colour up is going to be white, and I'm going to use it just to clean up some of the mistakes that I've made. Again, because this game colour, white from Vallejo, is quite thick, I do tend to water it down. Make it kind of the consistency of milk, or a wee bit thicker, but not much thicker than that. Now for the candles themselves, I'm going to use this Ancient Honey colour from Army Painter Speedpaints. With hindsight, I probably should have just stuck with Pallid Bone, but you'll see at the end of the video, it's okay. It could be repainted if you wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. Next up I'm going to use Pallid Bone, and that's to paint the pages in the book. It gives that old weathered papyrus look. And I'm making sure to push the paint around well so it doesn't pull up on any of the pages. Next up I'm going to use Grim Black, and I'm going to use it to paint the part of the plinth that the book sits on. And I'm using it neat. That is straight from the pot without being diluted. Again, being as careful as I can, but not being too concerned, because there will be more touch-ups required with the white paint later on in the paint process. Now I'm going to use the Occultist Cloak colour, and I'm going to use it for all the main areas of the table, the stonework. I'm going to leave one area of the plinth white, you'll see as I paint, and that is just to break up the colours of the table. You'll see this is given a lighter tone than the Grim Black did. And that's really just to add for a bit of variety to the colours of the table, for no other reason. And now for the tricky part, I'm going to use a fine 4-0 brush, and I'm going to use some neat grim black, and I'm going to try and do some writing effects on the book. Basically just do your best. Keep the lines thin and squiggly. If you do make a mess of it, just repaint the book white, repaint it Pallid Bone, and try again. This could be a lot better, but it's good enough in my opinion. It's good enough for me. Now I'm back to the white colour again, and this is just to fix any mistakes. I'm also wanting to prepare the white areas that I'm going to colour wood, and the white area on top that I want to be a different colour than the rest of the table. You'll see it as I go. This is hopefully the last time I'm going to be repairing mistakes, so I'm going to take my time here and get it as neat as possible. This is another colour I've hardly used, Desolate Brown, from the Speedpaints range. I'm going to use it for the white area that you see on the table face, and that's just trying to get it looking different. I think it's actually quite successful. I like this colour. It's not too bright, and it does break up the table surface in my opinion. In fairness to Army Painter, I've yet to find any of the speed paint colours that I don't like, or that are not useful in some form or another. Now for the wooden parts of the table, I'm going to use Ruddy Fur. I seem to be sticking to this colour for wood, at least in HeroQuest. It gives a nice brightish wood without being too bright. I also paint the candle flames on the candles with Maize Yellow here. I forgot to film it. With hindsight, I should have painted the candles a different colour, because as you'll see at the end, the Maize Yellow and the Honey Yellow are very, very similar. And that's the table painted. Once it's dry, it's time to varnish it. Again, I'm always going to recommend that you varnish these pieces, because they are going to see a lot of use, and they are in and out of a plastic tray. Just allow them plenty of time to dry before you varnish. If you're going to use a spray varnish, just remember that to do it on a warm day, otherwise it can end up being cloudy, and you don't want that to happen. That can ruin a model. And that's it. Finished article. It's good enough for me, and players will prefer looking at this rather than a grey piece of plastic. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you're going to continue and follow along with me as I paint my way through all the available HeroQuest stuff. if you wouldn't mind clicking the subscribe button, clicking the like button, or the dislike button, and clicking the wee bell icon, you'll get notifications as and when I'm able to put up videos. Thank you for watching.